Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's the Kitty G, and I'm back again with another video. And today we're going to get into a bunch of stuff. We just got to get into the Olympiacos, Arsenal versus Olympiacos. We got to go and finish what we started. We got to go and destroy these guys and take this whole leg and just finish this whole Europa League tie. We cannot let this go any longer than it's already gone. It's already gone long enough. Now let's end this rivalry. Let's end this whole thing. Let's get revenge for what they did to us last year, and let's just move on into Europa League, into the next round, and we'll see what the ping pongs give us. Right? So we're going to be facing Olympiacos this leg. I'm pretty sure this leg is going to be here at the Emirates this time. We don't have to worry about playing somewhere else. So this time we're going to be playing at the Emirates. And you know what? Our recent record with Olympiacos is not that good. We've lost 3 times. We've won 3 times. So we need to take this to take the numerical advantage, get this leg over with. Right now, we're up in the leg. You know what? I'm happy that we're up, obviously, but I want more. I want us to go and just whoop their ass at tomorrow at 5:55. We're going to be playing them, right? So just give you a quick update on what happened in the last 6 meetings. We beat them 3-1 last game. Obviously, the Europa League tie, they beat us 2-1 the one before that. We won 1-0 the game before that. We won 3-0 the game before that. They beat us 3-2 back in the UEFA Champions League back in 2015. And in 2012, they also beat us 2-1. So we have a recent history where it's been up and down between the two teams. Now, in this game, who's healthy, who's going to be playing? The only person who's injured from the Arsenal side of things is Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka is the only person who's injured. So apparently Bukayo Saka has a minor hamstring injury. It's just a precaution at this point. It's been acting up, but he's not going to be out for too long, hopefully. Bukayo Saka, he's going to be out shortly for this game, right? He's not going to be out for too long. We don't have to worry. He's just going to be out for a little bit, right? Big up to everybody here. Big up to you guys, all you guys in the chat. Big up to everybody. Yes, I'm Canadian. And big up to Daniel and big up to Abdullah. Big up to them, right? So yeah, so we got our first guest here. But before we get into anything else, we also have to talk about Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang's relationship with Arteta. And you know what? Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang does not seem like he's upset at all. So all these people talking about Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang being upset, he does not seem upset at all. He seems perfectly fine. Oh, sorry about that. He seems perfectly fine. But yeah, let's get Military Gunnar on. Military Gunnar, what's good, bro?
Hey, what's up, bro? What's up? How are you?
Chilling, man. Yo, your haircut's in 3D, bro. That's amazing. Yeah, mashallah. But yeah, let's get straight into it. So first things first, Olympiacos. The team uses the captain Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is going to be back into the game for this game. They have currently a couple players out. They have Aram Papabacanos. They have Ruben Semedo, Marquinhos. Marcia. Marios and Ba are all out or doubtful, and we only have Bukayo Saka doubtful for this game, right? Now, after beating them 3-1, how do you feel going into the second leg? And are you a little bit worried at all? And people in the chat, give us your predictions while you're here.
All right, to be fair, yes, I am still worried because we saw what happened in the latter stages of the game against Tottenham, which means that we have that little edginess in us to lose control of the game quite so easily. So we can't just go into this game so comfortable. And I've seen so much prediction or predicted lineup, and players are being rested and all these type of things. I'm like, do you guys really remember what happened last season when we went over there 1-0, quite comfortable, and guess what happened? They overthrew it so easily. So we can't pretend like it's just a easy game in which we're just going to turn up and get the 3 points or enter into the quarterfinals. We have to play for it, which means that it can be a day in which anything can happen. We can concede a red card, God forbid, not more. But definitely we can't afford the complacency. And it starts with us as fans. We started to think about we're already through, and we tend to kill ourselves and shoot ourselves in the foot. And it starts with us as fans because we already said that we're through. We're already predicting that maybe the likes of Martinelli is going to start and haven't been played so long. Yes, it's okay to start now, but come on, we need players who are in form and running right now to start in that game. I think we will win the game. But it won't be as easy. It won't be as easy as how people are expecting it or as how people are explaining it to be. Definitely, okay. I am worried.
Okay, Martinelli has not been playing. That's something you said. Arteta
Yeah.
said it's not my fault, but it's not his fault or anyone's fault that he hasn't been playing. It's just been he's been training perfectly every single day. His attitude and contribution to the team is there's no doubt, right? And obviously he wants to get more game time. I've spoken to him a little bit about this for patience, and he'll have more time. And he had some game time early in the competition, but of course he'll need some patience and he'll get his chances. What do you think about that?
Definitely. It's really and truly. I think it is us as fans who's been bothered mostly about it because we love to see our favorite players playing, and when we have a player as our fan favorite, we want to see that player on the pitch every day, just as though we want to see Nicolas Pepe on the pitch every day because these guys are fan favorite. No, we're not looking at the headache that Mikel Arteta has with all these players in form. So many players in form right now going into the back end of this of the league, of the season, and it is really and truly it is the most critical part of this season. So we can't really say we're going to try and put a player and play him into form at this point in time when we already have players in form who can do the job right away. But the thing is, we should remember as a fan base, we have to remember Martinelli is 19 years old. He has his entire future ahead of him. There's no reason why we should be in such a hurry and haste to integrate him into the first team immediately. And he has a long way. If we should think about it, Martinelli has up to another 10, 15 seasons with Arsenal Football Club. So we can appreciate what he's doing right now, but we also can give him time, give the player time. Mikel Arteta says that he's ready. He's the reason why. And the reason why Mikel Arteta takes the blame is because he knows that it's just hard to put in Martinelli in the team right now when you have so many players on form and clicking. As much as though we might not like certain players, like the Willian, the Xhaka, or whatever, we know Martinelli might not play in those positions. But these players are giving, contributing numbers. And at the end of the day, numbers are important in the world of football because you score a goal, that is one. You score two, that is two. These are the important things in football. So you can't look past that. We want to see him play, but we have to give him time and realize the importance of the latter stages of this season.
Okay, so let's go straight into the combined. No, not the combined 11. What I'm so used to saying combined 11. Let's go straight into the Arsenal team, right? When it
Yeah.
comes to the Arsenal team this season, we've made a lot of changes to our team, but I feel like now at the latter end of our season, the team picks itself almost. It pretty
Yeah,
much picks
basically.
itself. Yeah. So when you look at this sheet here, and you just and you're going for your picks, is there any doubt who's your goalkeeper?
No, there's none. There's none whatsoever. Leno all the way. None. No
Okay.
doubt.
Okay. So with that being Leno, right? With that being Leno, we know that Leno's gonna get that job. So Leno's gonna be the goalkeeper. Who's gonna be the right back?
Cedric Suarez.
Cedric. Do you
Yeah,
think Bellerin would get game time in this game since
really and truly,
Cedric didn't play the last game?
yeah, that is true. That I understand that. But what I've seen with Mikel Arteta so far is that he trusts the players that are in form, and when he finds a winning form, he tends to work with it until something changes. So, for example, like the next game, if William should play in the next game and he has a very horrible game, I think we'll see the like of Smith Rowe over on that side. So I think he has no, because all the players now are actually in form, so he has the option and the opportunity to select from either. So definitely Hector Bellerin has been falling out of favor because of poor form, poor reason. That is the same thing that happened with Holding, and that is the reason why you see this consistency from David Luiz. So I think it's
Okay.
Cedric Suarez for me.
Okay. So quicker and concise answers, please. When it comes to David Luiz, for me has to start. I don't know about you.
Yeah, definitely agree.
Okay, and I'm gonna start the same back four basically as the North London Derby in
Agreed.
that case.
Agreed as well. I do agree with that.
Yeah. So now Kieran Tierney has had a lot of conversations around him. There's been a lot of situations with Kieran Tierney where people are saying he should be the captain. Do you think Kieran Tierney should be the captain of this club?
Yeah, yes, he's captain material, but to be honest, I don't want to slate any Arsenal. I don't want any Arsenal fan really come at me, but I'm going to be honest. The two best person in this Arsenal team to be captain are David Luiz and Granit Xhaka. These guys are actually captain material. They are not our favorite. That is the truth. But it's not always who's the favorite of the club. Normally is the captain, because look at Liverpool. Henderson is the captain. He's not that. He's not a favorite. He's not a favorite. Manchester City, Fernandinho is the captain, and there's so many other favorites. So If you look at Manchester United, Maguire is the captain, and he's not a favorite as well. So it doesn't necessarily have to do with who is the favorite. It's about who is inside the dressing room, commanding the players, not only the youth players, but also who the senior players look up to, look for advice, and that thing. Someone is the right hand man to the manager as well.
Yo, that's legit. That's legit. To me, guys, I need you guys to do me a favor. Smash a like on the video, everybody. And you know what? Share this to your people on socials and tell them also on your other apps, whatever it is. Now, moving on back to the lineup. What are we gonna do for our midfield? What are we gonna do for our midfield? We need to sort out our midfield. We need to figure out what number we're gonna get, how many people we can get into our midfield. And the question is, are you gonna go the same as the North London Derby again? Go with Odegaard, Saka, and Partey?
Exactly.
Or are you gonna go different?
What did you use a 4-3-3 use or the 4?
Are you gonna use Saka? Are you gonna
Saka and Partey?
Partey?
Yeah.
What are you thinking? Yeah, Saka and Partey.
I agree with that. Xhaka, man of steel. This guy can't tire. He's never tired. He's never injured. So definitely Xhaka and Thomas Partey.
Yeah. You know what? I think part of the fact that he's never injured is another reason why people criticize him, because he's always playing in the games that we mess up.
Yeah. The problem is, I think let me so everyone in the chat and us on the panel, let's think about this. If we can find out the routine for Granit Xhaka's error, if his routine is like 4 good games, then a bad game, or 3 good games, then a bad game, if we can identify the routine or the sequence, we can get rid of the mistake. So we bench him for the mistake. So we know that, okay, he's now 4 games or 5 games, good games, which means that on the 6th game, he'd have a bad game. So let's bench him then, and then play him again, and then start him again. So I think if we can find out that the routine, I think we would have a good midfielder.
Do you rest Odegaard this game, or do you play him again?
He has to play. Why are we so worried about players being rest? These guys are seasoned professionals. It's not like they're Saka or they're Martinelli. These guys are seasoned professionals.
Okay. So far, Pepe is going to be on the right. That makes sense. I don't think Saka's...
Yeah, we still haven't confirmed what's the situation with Saka. And I think Mikel Arteta will be a bit tedious with him because he has played a lot of minutes. So definitely...
This is a big game for Pepe, man. This is a big game for Pepe. Pepe needs to put in work this game, because without Saka, and Pepe has been on form lately. Saka might actually have an issue trying to get back in the team if Pepe does well.
Yeah, I agree. Pepe, and to be fair, for someone who has limited game time, his output is really phenomenal. Honestly, he has limited game time. Despite we might see that he has a certain amount of appearances. What you should consider is the minutes played. That is the ideal part of it. The minutes played. He has small amount of minutes with a massive output. So I think he's getting better. And most of us as fans, we're not looking at that right now, but I definitely think he's getting better. And I think one of the reasons, because of the emergence of Saka, like the competition level has really risen. So both of them has actually taken themselves to another level.
Yeah, so he has, in Europa League, he has 3 goals, 3 assists. In the Premier League, he has 5 goals. So he has a total of 3 assists and 8 goals. That's impressive for a guy who people are considering a flop, right?
Yeah, that is impressive.
Okay, so the question I have for you is: are you going Lacazette up top, Aubameyang? Who's going to play in the? Is Gabriel going to get some game time in this game? Is Willian going to start for you? Who's going to play? Who's going to play in those last 2 spots?
I'm going to be fair and concise. I think all right. So I know many people are always worried about squad management and team management, manage your team properly, proper players getting good rest and such forth. No. If you should fall back your mind, your eyes and your memory. Just cast back your mind on some of the best teams in the world, and they win their games consistently. It's normally the same 11 with the least amount of changes. Liverpool, the last season, Liverpool, even the Barcelona with Lionel Messi, the MSN Barcelona. These teams didn't make a lot of changes. So I'm not worried about the squad management. It's us as fans really worried about that. Over on the left hand side, I think Martinelli might get some game time depending on how the game really pans out. So, for example, like in the 60 minutes or like 2 goals up in a bit of comfort zone, Martinelli, we might see the likes of Martinelli. And I'm going to be fair, Willian will be getting the head start for this one. I do believe so. And Odegaard in the attacking midfield position. I think Smith Rowe will get the rest.
So Willian is gonna play on the left for you.
Yeah, definitely.
And you're gonna give Gabriel the striker role.
No, Gabriel will rest second half when the game is in a comfort.
Is Lacazette gonna be on the bench?
Lacazette will be on the bench.
Aubameyang will start.
Aubameyang will start.
Okay. So this is our predicted lineup, guys. This is our predicted lineup. This is what we think Arteta is going to go with. This is not our lineup. This is our predicted lineup that we think the manager is going to go with, right? Because if we wanted to go with the lineup, we might change it a little bit, some of us. But are you going to change it, or is this your lineup also, or is this just your predicted lineup?
That's my predicted lineup. I wouldn't change anything. Definitely wouldn't change anything. That's basically the same lineup I went with. I didn't use Willian in my lineup still, but after when I finished, I was thinking, I really believe Willian is going to start. So basically, if I did it before, I would have put Willian in it. It was like after when I was closing the video, one of my viewers said, "You really think Willian won't start?" And I said, "Okay, yeah, that's true. That's very, very true." So I think Willian will start.
Yeah. So this is the lineup that we're going with right now, and so you got Leno, Socrates. Sorry, I don't know why I said Socrates. Leno, Cedric, David Luiz, Gabriel, Tierney, Xhaka, Partey, Odegaard, Pepe, Willian, Aubameyang. And if we put out that team, I think that team is going to do damage. I think that team is going to do good stuff. Can you guys see that now? Yeah. So we got Nitish in the house too. Nitish is in the house, right? Egal, YouTube career, and the rest. West Ham, Liverpool, so arrogant. Smoke those. Who knows? I don't know what this guy's talking about, but big up to you. If you're talking shit, I don't care. Look, Nitish, so this is the team that we went with for tomorrow. Do you think this is the team that can do a job against Olympiacos?
I think there will be two changes in the defense. One, I think Pablo Mari will start ahead of Gabriel. Gabriel has played a couple of games. I think he'll save him for West Ham. And Bellerin will play instead of Cedric, because Bellerin is now his cup right back, and Cedric is his main league right back. So I said this on a stream just a while ago. I think he feels that Bellerin is not motivated enough to play in the league, but the cup situation is a bit different because there is something at stake. There is a title that we can possibly try to win. I think he's going to go for Bellerin for the cup, and for the league it's going to be Cedric all the way, unless any injury happens.
So you think he's going to bench a man who was one of the men of the matches against Tottenham?
Cedric?
No, Gabriel for Pablo.
Yes. Squad rotation. Yes, he needs to rest Gabriel a bit because West Ham is a crucial game as well. West Ham is no easy walk in the park like they maybe used to be 5 years ago. Now they have like this season they're doing big things as well. So I think Pablo Mari will play the second leg. Gabriel will be a start for the West Ham game. And again, Cedric needs some rest. He's been playing. He played against Spurs. So I think he's going to be his league right back, and Bellerin will be the cup right back.
Okay, so Olympiacos will have some defenders back in the team. We need to be attacking them from the get-go. Once we get an early goal, they will be done. So that's what Shadman says. And big up to Shadman for that. I completely agree with you there, bro. I feel like we definitely need to take it to them. And if history tells us anything, nothing's ever done and dusted. All they need is one goal, and they feel confidence in their back in the tie. So we need to make sure that we get the opening goal to end the tie ASAP.
Yeah, I agree.
And with all this Aubameyang stuff going around, I think if Aubameyang starts and scores a goal, that will be the best thing ever. It's all gone then. All the media talking about Aubameyang and Arteta having problems and stuff.
That is the media trying to bring across the narratives. You can't pay the media any mind.
Yeah, they're trying to paint Aubameyang as if he's Mesut Ozil. They're trying to create an Ozil 2.0 so that they have someone to target week in and week out. But I think Arteta has shut them out in a way. Even Aubameyang has. So I think if Aubameyang starts and he scores a goal for us against Olympiacos, I think this narrative is done. That Aubameyang this, Aubameyang that, and I think it's done then.
Yeah.
So I hope he starts and he scores a goal.
Okay, so now, guys, I was gonna make this a short and sweet video. What I need to know now is, what is everyone's score predictions? What are your score predictions? People in the chat, put your score predictions up. For me, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think we're gonna win this game easy, 2-0, 2-0 easy. What do you say?
The errors, Arsenal and errors are like white and rice, very, very close. We haven't seen any in the thing is, against Tottenham, in the earlier part of the game, you could definitely see that there were no errors because they weren't pressing us. We had most possession, we were dominating the game. But in the last 15 to 20 minutes, you saw the errors creeping in, the bad passes, the missed passes, the easy loss of possession, playing out the ball even to the corner, give away simple corner. So you see that errors are there, but we just weren't under the pressure for us to really capitulate like that. So I think I'll go another 3-1. I think I would agree with another 3-1 because I just feel like if they pressure us enough, we might give away a goal, and they would. I think few of the defenders will be back as well, so their side would be better defensively. So when you have a better defensive side, your attack tends to work a little bit better because they have less work to do. So I'm going for 3-1 because we still are going to score a goal. I think Aubameyang might score a brace. I think he might score a brace. Like he has a point to prove now. So I think he might score a brace. He'll be very, very hungry. That is the reason why I put so much technical players behind of him. Pepe, Odegaard, and Willian. All these are technical players who are going to create chances for him. So that is the reason why I think he's likely to score. So 3-1 to Arsenal.
Okay. What about yourself, Nitish?
I want to I just want to have a joke about it and give Arteta out fans something to cheer about. They're going to do a Barcelona versus Liverpool against us. But no, on a serious note, I think I want the team to win, but I still am not too sure about the mentality. I think they'll just do enough to go through. I said in the first leg that I got the feeling that Arteta was playing for a draw. I hope they don't again play that defensive kind of football and they don't try to play out a draw. But I still feel I think it will again be a 1-1. I think they'll do just enough to go through and save something for West Ham. Like you saw, Thomas Partey was withdrawn after the first half. Like as soon as the second half started, that was to again save him for the North London derby. I think something similar could happen for the West Ham game, and I think they'll just do enough to go through and not overexert.
People are just talking a bunch of random in the chat, guys. That was pretty much it. That's the preview for the game. If you have any thoughts, put your thoughts in the comments. If you're watching on the playback or the live, that would be great. I'm just gonna do a short little video today. I don't really have. I have a bunch of stuff that I have to do today, but hopefully we win. Hopefully we do the damage. And you know what? We got another super chat from Shadman. Shadman, big up to you, Shadman. He says, big up the panel. One X factor is that there's no fans. Teams like Olympiacos thrive from when they have fans around. So as long as we press them and we do not, and we did what we did against Spurs, we are going to win the game 2-1 to the Arsenal. Big up to you, Shad, man. Big up to you. Appreciate it, man. And you know what? Let's just read some more super chats. Egal, Mikel is what?
Not what you pray him to be.
Worst Premier League season in the last 2 years. Clown. Down to him. It's not surely down to him, like solely down to him. Come on, don't be disingenuous. If Arsenal play the way they did against Tottenham, Arsenal can beat anyone. But it's a mentality mistake. Yeah, mental mistakes. Yeah, we make too many mental mistakes. Definitely make too many mental mistakes. What else do we got here? Egal, go. After the Spurs game, not random. You guessed, and West Ham, Liverpool own you now. Yeah. I'm so confused. Just because I'm happy and I say something, you could take it as whatever you want to take it. If people want to go and get at me, you know what? If we beat Liverpool and West Ham, then no one can come at me.
We're going to be in front of them. We'll be in front of them.
Not West Ham.
West Ham is anyways going to drop down the table. They don't have the squad depth to stay up that long. They will. I'm not saying West Ham will fall below us. They could. I'm not saying it, but I'm saying that they will drop down the table from their current position. That is for sure. West Ham doesn't have the squad strength.
2-1 Atletico.
2-1. I think Atletico are gonna win.
Even I get that feeling.
I think Atletico are going to win. But yeah, I put the link in the chat if people want to come on. Egal, is Arsenal going to finish above Liverpool? I think we can, I think we can. What?
We can. We definitely can. But the problem
We
is
definitely can. Will we? That's a different question. Is Arsenal going to finish above Liverpool?
I highly
is
I highly
Arsenal.
doubt it.
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so.
I don't think so. No, because our priority is the Europa League. It's not going to be the league.
Exactly.
If we proceed, if we reach the semis or the quarterfinals and the finals, then we'll be focused on those things. We won't be focused on the league.
That is the reason why
I think Chelsea could win, you know. I didn't think Chelsea was going to win in the first place,
No,
but I think they could do it now.
Egal, Atletico are getting their better set of players coming in. Carrasco coming in. Well, I think few more players that Trippier are coming in. A few of the better players that were missing or are actually going to come in the team.
What about Manchester United AC? What are we gonna do? I think AC Milan's gonna beat United. You know.
I think it will be 1-1 again, and then it will go to extra time.
So, what I say, Sahal? Abdullah, what do you think?
Well, do you know what? I'm gonna go for a plot twist. Man United, whenever their backs are against the wall, just regardless of how bad they are, they pull out a result. You know, like when like the shit you just can't get rid of, something you just really want to get rid of, just keep coming back. That's what it is. So yeah, I'm gonna 2-1, a social masterclass, or should I say a Milan disaster class?
You do know that Milan is getting 3 of their best players back.
Yeah.
I know. And not to mention Tomori, the best young English centre-back in the world. I don't want to hear it. I hope he puts in a performance. But yeah.
Yeah, you do realize he's not going to be a Chelsea player anymore.
No. I don't even care. I love Fikayo Tomori. He is one of the most technically gifted defenders I've ever seen at my club, without capping.
All right, bro. Have a good Abdullah. What's your prediction for the Arsenal versus Olympiacos game?
Probably 2-2.
2-2?
Yeah, just for a bit of excitement. Because it's boring just to say 3-0 or 3-1 Arsenal. 2-2.
All right, peace out, bro. That's what you're hoping for.
It doesn't matter. With Chelsea Atletico, in all honesty, I think it's probably going to be like 1-0. We'll go to extra time, and then it'll be like a last-minute header. So that's what I reckon.
I have a good one, man. Big up to Abdullah. Yo, big up to everybody watching. That's about 30 minutes done for now. I'm probably not going to do another video on this. We're going to do the live watch along tomorrow. The game starts at 5:55. So watch along will begin at 4:55. Stay tuned for that. And big up to everybody watching. Nitish, go check out Nitish's channel beyond the post, and go check out Military Gunner's channel, Military Gunner TV. And before we're done, we got one more guy. Velvishwan, what's good, bro?
I'm good, man. How's everyone doing?
Chilling, man. Yes, we will finish above Liverpool, and yes, Arsenal are going to advance in the in the Europa League. So talk to me, bro. What's good? And we're going to beat you guys at the Emirates on the 31st.
I mean, we don't have a good record there, so you might.
So what is it?
Yes.
This guy always says I'm in the mud. You know what? No, I'm not. This time you're in the mud. This time you're in the mud, because you always say I'm in the mud, but this time you're in the mud. Okay,
no, but I think the league position will depend on the advancement in terms of Champions League football. If you guys go towards the semis of the Champions League as well, you will be more distracted by that as well. Same thing works for us. Europa League distraction.
There you go. So so what's your prediction for the Arsenal game versus Olympiacos?
I feel it's going to be a 1-1. I don't think you'll go for it because you already settled in the first leg, 3 away goals. I don't see them coming back, to be honest. It's not like you need to go all out. You just keep some of your main players rested, and yeah, it's just a simple thing for
that's
Arsenal.
the team that we went with. That's the team that we went with. Pretty much the exact same team. Do you agree with my team? He says, Leno, Cedric, Gabriel, David Luiz, Kieran Tierney, Saka, Partey, Pepe, Aubameyang, Willian or Martinelli. I think that's what he means.
I think you should play Matt Ryan in goal.
Why?
No,
Why would you do that?
You already finished the tie, the first leg, 3 away goals.
No. Every game matters, bro. Listen, the goalkeeper, he picked his goalkeeper. So he picked his goalkeeper. He's gonna stay solid with this goalkeeper. But yeah, big up to you, Babashan. Have a good one.
Take care, man.
I
next
think,
we got. Yeah.
I was just saying that for some reason Arsenal fans think that Arteta is never going to change his starting lineup. He's going to stick to the same one and continue. I don't know. For some reason, fans feel that. I don't know why. I get the feeling that there could be rotation in this game again.
Okay, Samuel. First question: Arsenal versus Olympiacos. What's your prediction? And who's gonna play?
Goals. You know what? The one reason is I don't know if anyone said it. They're gonna attack us. You know, when teams try to attack us, they can easily get caught in the counter because they got no pace in that back line. So I think I'm gonna go for.
What do you mean, man? They got Socrates.
Literally no pace.
Nah, stop trolling. Stop trolling.
Do you know what? I'm gonna go something controversial. Arsenal 5, Olympiacos 2.
Arsenal 5, Olympiacos
5?
2. Wow.
Yeah, I'm going with energy, bro.
Wow.
I've got energy now. After the past 2 games, it's giving me energy, bro. It's giving me energy.
He just came home from school. He'll calm down soon.
So is Leno scoring a goal?
Yeah,
You know what? I would rest Leno this game if there was a chance.
For who? Randerson?
Matty Ryan.
Matt Ryan.
But why would you rest him?
Let him do him. Then we got Kirsten in the house. Kirsten, what's good?
I'm good, man. How are you?
What's your prediction for the Manchester United versus AC game, and also for the Arsenal versus Olympiacos game?
The AC game, I think we'll win. You know, we've got a couple more players back. We didn't have the likes of Cavani, Pogba, and those Pogba, Van de Beek, they all weren't there for the last game. I feel like we'll play a lot better football. I feel like we'll get the W 2-0 and we'll progress to the next round. With you guys, yeah, it's just going to be a standard Arsenal win, really. You ain't really got to do much. You got the 3 away goals in the first leg. I'll just say, 3-1 again for me. 3-1 again.
Wait, is Ibra playing tomorrow or is he injured?
Yeah,
he
can play. He can play. I don't really care. We're still going to win.
Okay, Military Gunner, we're wrapping up in a second. Daniel, you're the last person. What's your prediction for the Arsenal game, and then we're done?
I just said 2-0 and you'll go through and away goals.
Enough said. He said 2-0. Okay. Anyways, guys, big up to everybody watching. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Samuel. Thank you, Military Gunner. Big up to you for that. And thank you, Nitish. Have yourselves a great day. Everyone, big up to everybody who came in and joined the stream. Big up to everybody watching. That's it for today. You guys have yourselves a wonderful day, guys. And you know what? Hopefully Arsenal win this game. And hopefully we advance. No struggles. And then we'll have a wonderful draw on Friday. Not having to worry about Manchester United after they lose to AC Milan. Anyways, we're out of here, people.